On you guys on What's Up Sussex Squad. Well, remember when we said, or was it Nostradamus that said in 2024 the English monarchy is going to fall? Maybe we're still paying for it, but we do know that there have been so many updates you can't keep up. William is back. He is doing what he does best, lashing out in a nonsensical, rage-filled way. Not about Kate being in a coma. Not about him. If you guys don't know, the Spanish media outlets leaked from royal sources, because if you guys don't know, royal sources, when they can't break a story in the UK, they commonly sell the stories to people in Spain, in Germany, and in France. They have leaked to the Spanish media that Kate is actually in a medically induced coma. Now, here's the thing. Really quick, guys, we have some breaking news. Kate has been discharged from the hospital. I repeat, she has been discharged from the hospital. However, let me just say, where is Kate? I want to see some proof of life. Because is she in a coma or not? How were there all those photographers outside? Nobody caught nor hide nor hair of where Kate is. She didn't even let the public see her when she left. Again, she is no longer in that hospital. But again, is she in a medically induced coma or not? Because I don't think she walked out of that hospital on her own will. Anyway, this is an update. It just came in as I was editing this video. However, I do want to say that the points in the rest of my video do stand. All right, let me know what you think. Bye. Again, nobody's laid eyes on her, so we really don't know. No matter what you think's going on, this whole thing is strange. The future Queen of England is in a hospital. Nobody's saying what it is. All they said is it's not cancer. Even Charles told us what was going on, what his specific procedure was, and how long it was going to take. The kids have not seen her. Her family has not seen her. And William saw her once. Again, a lot of people said she's in a medically induced coma. People speculated how it got there. William is lashing out because, baby, William wants us to know that she might be in there for some serious stuff. But baby, it has nothing to do with news of an eating disorder that Camilla's pal, Angela Levine, because you know Camilla's like this with all the tabloids, right? Leaked that is the issue with Will and Kate. Now, if you guys don't know, this stems from Angela Levine being like, William grew up seeing his mother going into, I'm paraphrasing, fits of rage, blah, 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 due to her ED, right? Eating disorder, right? Due to that. So because he knew what to do with his mom, he'll know what to do now that Kate's in the same way. Everybody and their mom was like, yo, are you saying that Kate has a disorder and that's why she's in? Well, guess what, babe? William is lashing out that anything has leaked, and anything from Camilla's side can leak. I will say this, though. William's an idiot. Harry told you. Harry told you about that woman. Your mama told you about that woman. And what did you do? Because you wanted to grip the power like it was the last 4 pieces of hair on your head. What did you do? You first threw your mom to the wolves when you stood there and basically said that your mom was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and none of the stuff that Charles and Camilla and that the men in gray did to her to allegedly crush her soul, none of that happened. Your mom was deeply unwell. And I remember everybody looking at you and being like, yo, that's why you don't have any hair on your head, because your mom, your ancestors are coming to claim, right? The Spencer genes are leaving your body and you're just left with the Windsor genes. And unfortunately, not your daddy's Windsor genes. Unfortunately, the same Windsor genes that Edward has. Okay, so that happened. Let's also not forget that around that time also, he threw Harry under the bus. Remember, they were laughing at Harry's mental problems, and Harry was like, yo, Camilla's trying to play both of us. And he was like, please, you're just jealous. I can handle Camilla. And now look, Camilla is doing what she promised to do. What your mother tried to protect you from, William, what your brother tried to protect you and Kate from, it is now at your doorstep. And baby, you are a day late, $1 short. Listen to this pushback. Prince William is seething over assumptions about Kate Middleton's mystery illness. Princess Kate is currently recovering in the hospital. Her stay is expected to be extended. She's actually not expected to return from work to work until mid-April. Now, you can say what you want, but can someone let me know anything that is not a serious illness? Because they're saying she's fine. That's not a serious illness that requires you to stay over 2 weeks in a hospital after a surgery. Keep in mind, Kensington Palace and Buckingham Palace both have hospitals in the palace. They have hospitals in the palace that can do recovery care, okay? So can someone explain to me what would require you to stay in an actual hospital for over 2 weeks and then have to recover for 3.5 months? And your husband can't leave your side, but yet your taxpayer funded billionaire lifestyle that requires you as a matter of national security to tell the public what's going on with health, you're all mums about, and now you're furious that it leaked. William really got things twisted, but whatever. They say, given William's constant emphasis to upkeep privacy in his family, to assume that Prince William is particularly not a fan of people speculating about his wife, Kate Middleton's health condition, wouldn't be a reach. Kate continues to fuel speculations over a mystery illness for when she went under the knife at the London clinic. Again, if Kate's fine, if she's recovering fine, why can't they just say what it is? What is it that is so embarrassing that they don't want to admit it? They've done the whole thing with mental health. I personally don't think that mental health is anything to embarrass, anything to shame. It is like saying you broke your ankle. If you need mental health thing, it is what it is, okay? But apparently Will and Kate might not think so if it is mental health. If it's something related to childbirth, if it's something related to this, if it's something related to that, isn't your whole point to lead the nation? And their whole reason they're paid billions, tax benefits, property, all this stuff is so that they can start conversations and raise awareness. Is this not a time? Okay, because I just say this. We're assuming that something is very, very wrong with Kate. The Spanish media is assuming. Kensington Palace has said that Kate is A-OK and everything's fine. So if everything's fine, come off those medical records. I'm just saying it's the deal they made. Anyway, an official statement from Kensington Palace refused to delve into the details of the abdominal surgery. However, compensated with reassurance that the mom of three was in a stage of recuperating. Speculations went rife over the future queen's underlying health scare, which initially prompted her to undergo surgery. Many assumed she went through a hysterectomy, owing to her previously documented struggles with pregnancy of her 3 kids, as well as her alleged desire to have a 4th child. That might be it. And if she did have a ectopic pregnancy, I don't know how that would keep her out for 3.5 months, but if she did have an ectopic pregnancy that had to have a surgery, then I could see her dealing with the grief of a loss of a child and want to keep that personal. But then that does, anyway, for different reasons, that doesn't track because that still doesn't have the 3.5 months recovering. A cosmetic surgeon also suggested Kate may have a tummy tuck, which the article is saying makes no sense because Kate is rail thin, has always been rail thin. However, what is particularly stirring rage in William is the assumption that Kate has an ED, just like his mother, the late Princess Diana. The former Duchess of Cambridge frequently sparked speculations about suffering from the condition due to her eerily thin figure. Speaking to In Touch, a royal source shared, William gets angry when people say Kate has an eating disorder. Of course, it worries him that people think that, but it's also a sensitive topic given what his mother went through. Nevertheless, William's first and foremost priority at the moment is to efficiently divide time between taking care of his wife, who is currently in the hospital, and being there for his children. Y'all, if these sources can be believed, and they're saying directly, and we all know that Kensington Palace only speaks as royal sources. They told American media outlets, William gets angry when people say Kate has an ED. And I'm like, oh, so you're denying she does. But then listen to this. Of course, it worries him that people think that, but it's also a sensitive topic given what his mother went through. You guys, what is going on in Kensington Palace? How is William in charge of press releases? And if he is, can someone take it? No, what am I saying? I want that monarchy down. I want it to crumble. Let William and his PR firm keep handling this. You guys, the fact that they would believe that is ridiculous. I'll let you know when I hear more, but there's also more coming out about the palace leaking mess about William and Kate and baby the saying about eating disorder. All right, you guys, talk to you soon.